Hailed as one of the RAF's finest pilots, tributes are paid to Sqn Ldr Mark Long, who died when a Spitfire crashed at the weekend.
An RAF pilot who died when his Spitfire crashed during a Battle of Britain memorial flight has been named as Sqn Ldr Mark Long. The vintage aircraft came down a field near RAF Coningsby in Lincolnshire on Saturday. The Prince and Princess of Wales have offered their condolences, saying they're incredibly sad to hear of the tragedy. A full investigation is underway. Phil Norton has more.
Sqn Ldr Mark Long served his country as a fighter pilot and relished the chance to honour wartime heroes. He was due to take command of the Battle of Britain memorial flight later this year. Outside the hangar at the team's base at RAF Coningsby, where he took off from yesterday, a sign still shows the expected departure and return time for the Spitfire he was flying. But the aircraft crashed into a field a short distance from the Lincolnshire runway.
Well, this is the aircraft involved, Spitfire Mk356. It was among only a handful still flying, which saw service during the Second World War.
An investigation is continuing following the death of a Royal Air Force pilot. Mark Long was killed when the Spitfire he was flying crashed near RAF Coningsby in Lincolnshire on Saturday. He was described as a great friend, colleague and a passionate professional aviator, as Philip Norton reports.
Hugely respected and highly talented, Sqn Ldr Mark Long was one of the RAF's finest pilots. He served his country in modern-day fighter jets and relished the chance to honour wartime heroes. He was due to take command of the Battle of Britain memorial flight later this year. Outside the hangar at the team's base at RAF Coningsby, where he took off from on Saturday, a sign still shows the expected departure and return time for the Spitfire he was flying. But the aircraft crashed into a field a short distance from the Lincolnshire runway.
A great friend, colleague and a passionate professional aviator, he will be sorely missed by all that knew him.
Already many flowers have been left here. This is a community proud to live side by side with the Royal Air Force.
I think everyone's respectful to the family at this time, to the Air Force.
You can see them flying over and you could see them yesterday as well. And then to hear that it's happened, it's, devastating.
Sqn Ldr Long had helped train future pilots as an instructor and previously delighted crowds as the Typhoon fighter jet display pilot. He first flew the Spitfire in 2021. This is the aircraft he was flying on Saturday, Spitfire Mk356. One of only a handful still flying, which saw active service during the Second World War, including taking part in D-Day operations.
It's been in existence since 1957, and this is the first fatality in all those years of operating the Battle of Britain memorial flight.
The royal family are among those who've paid tribute to Sqn Ldr Long, adding to the outpouring of love and support from many of those who've admired his flying skills at air shows across the country. The RAF says an investigation is underway into what caused the crash and that their thoughts remain with Mark's family and friends. Philip Norton, BBC News at RAF Coningsby in Lincolnshire.